Welcome, everyone. Today, we're discussing an intriguing topic that's transforming school playgrounds across the country: musical playground equipment. And I've got a question for our listeners. Have you ever wondered what makes the difference between those individual musical instruments you see in some playgrounds versus those big integrated musical structures?
That's such a great question. I actually remember the first time I saw a musical playground. It was like watching magic happen. Kids who were usually shy just came alive when they started playing with those instruments.
It's incredible to see, isn't it? Let's break this down for our listeners. What's the main difference between modular and fixed musical systems?
Well, the key distinction really comes down to flexibility versus permanence. Modular systems are like building blocks. You can add pieces, move them around, and really adapt as your needs change. They're made up of standardized components that you can arrange however you want.
Hmm. And what about fixed systems?
Fixed systems are more like um, a permanent art installation. They're custom designed and built specifically for your space. They're typically larger integrated structures that become a permanent feature of your playground.
That makes a ton of sense. What about the cost factor? I imagine there's quite a difference there.
Oh, definitely. Modular systems generally have a lower initial cost, which is great for schools working with limited budgets. You can start small and add more pieces as funding becomes available.
Right. So it's kind of like building your dream playground piece by piece?
Exactly. Think of it like starting with maybe just a few drums or xylophones, and then gradually adding more instruments as your budget allows.
That's a great point. We'll come back to that in just a moment. But first, a quick word from our sponsor.
At Little People's Cove, we recognize that designing appealing areas for children calls for both creativity and functionality. Our commercial grade musical playground equipment is built to withstand heavy use while igniting interest and inventiveness in every child. From modern modular designs to personalized fixed installations, we collaborate with child development experts to guarantee each product fosters motor skills, STEM learning, and imaginative play. Visit us at littlepeoplescove.com to view our full selection of playground options.
And we're back. Speaking of durability, what about maintenance? That's got to be a big consideration, right?
Absolutely, and this is where we see some interesting trade-offs. With modular systems, maintenance is usually simpler because you can replace individual parts easily. If one instrument gets damaged, you can just fix or replace that specific piece.
Makes sense. And fixed systems?
Fixed systems can be a bit more challenging to maintain. Since they're custom-built, repairs might require specialized expertise or parts, but they're typically more durable and vandal-resistant because of their permanent installation.
You've hit the nail on the head there. What about the educational benefits? Are there differences in how kids interact with these different systems?
Actually, both types offer amazing developmental benefits. We're talking about improved physical skills, better concentration, enhanced social interaction. You know the works. However, there are some subtle differences in how kids engage with them.
Could you elaborate on that?
Sure, modular systems often encourage more independent interaction. Kids can move from instrument to instrument at their own pace. Fixed systems, on the other hand, tend to promote more group play and collaboration since they're usually designed as one integrated unit.
I see. So it really comes down to what a school is looking to achieve?
Exactly. You need to match the system to your specific needs. Consider your budget, space, maintenance capabilities, and long-term educational goals.
And speaking of space, how does that factor into the decision?
Well, modular systems are great for schools with limited or awkward spaces because you can arrange them to fit almost anywhere. Fixed systems usually need a dedicated area that's been specifically designed for them.
Are there any weather-related considerations schools should think about?
Oh yeah, that's vital. Both types need to be weather resistant, but modular systems offer the flexibility to move pieces under cover if needed. Fixed systems are typically built to withstand whatever Mother Nature throws at them.
Have you noticed any trends in what schools are choosing lately?
I'm seeing more schools starting with modular systems and then potentially adding fixed elements later. It's like a hybrid approach that gives them the best of both worlds.
That's fascinating. Any final thoughts for schools trying to make this decision?
I'd say the three most important factors are budget, space, and long-term vision. And remember, there's no wrong choice. Both options can create amazing musical experiences for kids.
Well, this has been incredibly informative. For our listeners who want to learn more about playground musical equipment, where should they go?
I definitely recommend visiting littlepeoplescove.com. They've got extensive resources on both modular and fixed systems, plus expert guidance to help schools make the right choice for their specific situation.
Thanks so much for sharing your expertise with us today. This has been really enlightening.
Thank you. It's been great chatting about something that can make such a positive impact on children's development and education.